Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and Skysaga is back. They have a big new fancy update with a whole host of new features, including a fancy new cinematic I was told about, and also some group dungeons and there's schematics so you can build on your islands better. The whole thing just sounds super duper schnazzy, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna create ourselves a character. And I just like to randomize until I see something that I like. This appears to be a new type of lizard character head that I saw in some of the screenshots. This is a person. This is a lizard, person, monkey, 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 lizard, lizard, monkey. Alright, this not working. Let's do a lady lizard, because the lady lizards I like. They actually look a little bit more interesting, a little less chunky. So, here we go. What kind of skin tone do we want? Like a purple or a tan? I'm kind of feeling this tan color. Feeling that. Alright, and then a little blue, because that's the Chupacabra color. And what kind of hair are we feeling like? There's like these wings. That's like a comb. Oh, that's like, that's a proper, like, lizard head. I don't mind that at all. Is there not more lizardness going on? I kind of like this hair. Yeah, let's go with that. And then hair color, that's a little too dark. I guess that purple works. And, I guess my name is just Chupacabra, so that's just what we'll be rolling with. Alright, so we have reached our fancy-prancy crash site. So inside the world of Skysaga, you have to get around various floating islands, which is super-duper fancy. We have our damaged airship here that we need to repair. In order to, well, where is our lovely city? Somewhere around here. Ah, there it is, glowing off in the distance. That is the primary city of light, and we can't really reach that without recovering our airship. And also, this is going to be the island that we build our fancy stuff on. Yes, it's gonna be all kinds of magic murder town, McGillicuddy pants touching adventure. If I can remember what we're doing. I guess we just need to find basic tools. And our normal tab to open up like an inventory is a kick button. So, be careful you don't kick all the chickens to death. Let's see, where is a chicken? I don't know where there's a chicken. Alright. How was it I opened up, inventory? It was R. That's the one. So I'm gonna drag these sharp stone bits here into my little, tab for my first, set of weapons that I can use. And I'll just hold left and right click at the same time, and now I can start harvesting things, like mushrooms that are good for eating, or wood that's good for hitting people in the head with wood. You know, all the things the young people like. So, let's see here. The little quest is informing me that I should probably craft a pickaxe out of the stone shards and the wood. So that's how you do it. You just have like a crafting guide in the side here. Very, very standard fare. And then you can just craft stuff, which is really handy dandy. Oh, come on. Equip the thing. There we go. Perfect. So now we have a pickaxe, which will make it a little bit faster to gather things. And we can even use this stuff to murder the hell out of some sheep, because they judge me. And I am a Chupacabra. It's sort of my job to, murder sheep and eat them. I'm also noticing that I'm getting, like, some pixeliness on my shadows. Hold on a second. Graphics. Oh, I can't really... Oh, that's right. You can't really edit graphics of this game inside the game yet because it's alpha, but that's okay. We're just getting started here. So we'll get some more mushrooms, and I need a tree. I need some more wood to add to my collection so we can make a double pickaxe. Now, most of the better, like, items, tools, and weapons in this game, they tend to have a durability, like what you would assume from, like, a kind of Minecraftian survival game. And I actually need to bump up my mouse sensitivity if possible. That's good. Perfect. I like a good mouse sensitivity in the morning. And yeah, so higher weapons will have durability, but your sort of knocking around weapons that are kind of shit, not so many worries on that. You can just use them till they shatter. Well, not shatter, but until your hands bleed, because they will never shatter. Now, the downside being is they kind of suck. So there you have it. Let's see, I want to create another stab-a-majig, so let's put this together. Perfectamundo, and I'll equip this one as well. And this is just more efficient in general. So now I have to go downstairs into the basement of this long-forgotten ruin on this island. And here we have our waystone chamber. This is some basic starting materials so that you can use this murder portal in order to gather the resources that you need in order to, like, fix your airship and go to the main city and gather quests and go on crazy adventures. So we're going to need to gather up some of this waystone here, which is like magical portal juice. It's used to make way keys that you put into that portal that take you to adventuring sort of dungeons and like dimensions on the surface of this planet or world or whatever. Because, well, only the islands are safe, and there's like weird tribal nomads that rule the land and want to stab us in the face. And I don't know about you guys, but I prefer when people don't stab me in the face. Oh, let's see here. Oh, do I not need waystone? Oh, okay. So you used to have a forge to make waystone keys, but now you can kind of just use those bits in order to go on adventures. Alright, well, let's just go into, like, a forest adventure. So the gate's gonna turn green. And ho ho ho, away we go. And there's a cool cinematic to it, too. Oh yeah, here we go, adventuring. Oh yeah, and one other thing that you can do in Skysaga is that when you're in the load screen, to keep you from getting bored, you can vote on other people's uploaded screenshots to see if they're really cool or not, so that other people will see them on the website, and it can be voted best screenshot, and I don't know, you'll probably like win some bacon or something. So our current mission is to find and collect 3 matching crystals to repair our damaged airship. And if you wanted to craft things, you would have to go to these different adventures and do things like collect this cotton, or collect some stone, or some different colors of wood or rock, and then you could make things like soups, or like armor, or weapons, or even aesthetic items so that you can build a really cool base and design and share different pieces of, like, a barn or a castle, or maybe you just have like a cool pond that you want people to see, and you can save those in a blueprint and share them with your friends so that they can instantly build them and you don't have to worry about... Oh, hi, Wolfie, how are you? I would appreciate if you didn't try to eat my face. That would be great. And unfortunately, I don't have a sword, so I cannot yet preview that there is actually some contextual controls in this game for fighting, so that if you sprint and attack, there's like a running slash, or if you jump and attack, you do like an arcing slash from above, which is pretty flippin' sweet. And since we're here, and we've killed the dog that we needed to kill, I'm going to mine up some ore, which is actually looking pretty cool. They changed it aesthetically a little bit, so it looks less, I don't know, like, it's got tumors. It used to kind of look tumory, but now it looks pretty good. So we'll grab some ore, and it never hurts to have extra resources in general. because while you play this game, you'll get different, like, daily quests or different missions that will change daily, and the developers are constantly adding new and interesting missions, including, like, server-wide missions for everyone who's playing, so that you might need to turn in, like, some green gems to craft a cool weapon, or some days you might just need to craft a chair, or maybe just bring them the skins of so many dogs or whatever to prove that you've been stabbing people real good. Or, you know, in this case, there's, like, wolves here that leave all these bones. And, I mean, I believe that these wolves have some good fashion sense to them. I mean, they're laying the bones out in, like, a way that really makes the feng shui flow through the room. They've got these nice little, I don't know, urns that I'm gonna break for their crafting materials, and they have some money in them. Yeah, it's good stuff. So we're not gonna spend too much time wasting our time breaking stuff, because you can't really just break, like, objects in the game and then take it back to your house. You'd have to craft this pillar out of the basic materials, so when I break it, all you get back is, like, the basic crafting material from it, the basic building block, and that's about it. Oh, hello, what do we have here? We have a loot chest full of some ether stone, a delicious apple, a bunch of money, and just a boatload of crystals. So that's pretty cool. I'll break some more of these bones, because you need bone shards, or you used to need bone shards to craft some stuff. And that pot will provide me with some money. Don't ask me why pots shatter into money. That was only my experience playing Zelda. Normally, if you were in a regular dungeon, you'd come down here, and this room would have had a waystone portal to take you back home. But I guess I just go back to where I spawned in here, and that'll keep me covered. So, is there just a murder portal at the end of this? Press F to activate your Farhailer, and you can use this device. Oh, you can just teleport home whenever, huh? Yeah, I just have a phone home remote. Used to be you had to go back through a portal, but this is perhaps a little bit more sensible. So let's go back to our home, our private home away from home. Okay, we are back home, and now we can use our stuff to repair our airship. We probably should have spent a little bit more time in driver's ed, but, you know, drones are dangerous to fly. I'm sure this is no worse, really. It'll just get caught in someone's head, or their hair, and get all tangled. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, so our box is... There we go, we have a cute little Zeppelin. Look at that, isn't that adorable? And we're gonna use this airship to travel to the City of First Light. I guess, what did I call it? The City of Light? Well, we're gonna go there, because we can. We have access to our airship, and now we can just travel to the City of First Light from wherever, so long as we have an airship plunked down somewhere in our base. Which is handy. Handy dandy doodah. Alright, a little lag as everything loads in here. But here you see an example of a very beautiful city. This is our main capital. This is the City of First Light, where we will occasionally get little spurts of lag as people spawn in and make my video freak out. And you'll go in here and you'll get different quests, like Settlers quests. These allow you to build different furniture and stuff, and... How do I turn off... I'll have to turn off the chat later. These guys will let you build, like, furniture and different decorative stuff for your castle, including some, like, needed upgrades for things like maybe portals. I don't know if that's actually made it into this particular alpha, but who knows. This is the Explorer's Hall. This is where you get cool stuff if you go out and explore the world and go on crazy adventures. We are really framey right now. Oh well, you know, different... Whoa, okay, it's definitely getting really framey as I look up at this beautiful floaty thing. This is like a power source that lets you cleanse corrupted items. And then the last sort of missions that you can go on are over here in this red building. Those are PvP, so if you want to stab people real good, you go over there and talk to people. So I got a gift for achieving Explorer rank 1, and I got some Explorer marks, which is a sort of currency that you use to buy Explorer-specific items and equipment. And I'm gonna talk to this guy and get some quests. So what are our quests like? Quest chain unlocked. Your journey begins. As if it wasn't enough that the Shattering took our world, it took our memories too. The scraps of our land that remain feel familiar, but the natural order has been thrown into chaos. Take these and explore, and report back. Oh cool, so now I can build a sweet sword. So that's awesome, and they gave me a sword. So what are my quests today? I need to get a fiery heart. I need to discover one Forest Realm landmark. And I need to defeat one wolf, and these quests obviously scale up as you go. And I will get into more of how the gearing and all that stuff works next time, where we will, you know, talk about stabbing people with swords and junk. And then, if we switch to our number 2, I will be able to equip this stuff, yay! I like how the item sets are in sets of 2, because you wouldn't necessarily, like, only have one hand with something in it. And ideally, I would also later get the ability to craft a shield and use a shield so stuff doesn't murder my cute little lizard face. But we'll get into all of that stuff another time, so until next time, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will be doing more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll also get my pal Death back so that we can do some of the new collaborative mission dungeons, where you gotta get like a whole group of people and do the stuff with the things. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Toodles, everybody.